Hello, Wendell second graders. Welcome back to week 6 of remote learning, and welcome back to my home art studio. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this whole time we have been learning about the elements of art. The elements of art are the tools that we use to create art. We've talked about line, value, shape, texture, color, and this week we are talking about form. Now, form and shape are very close to each other. The only difference between shape and form is shape, you might remember from last week, is two-dimensional. It's flat. But form is three-dimensional. Let's read this description right here. Forms are three-dimensional, length, width, and height, and can be viewed from many angles. Forms have volume and take up space. Now, this is flat, this is two-dimensional, but these are made to look like forms. So when we look at these, we see a pyramid, a cylinder, a cube, a cone, a rectangular prism. Not sure what that one is. We'll have to figure that one out. But a form is three-dimensional. Now, at this point, if we were in school, form would be when we'd be making a sculpture. We might be using clay to actually make something three-dimensional. We might be using paper mache. But since we're at home, we're going to be using lines and coloring and some tricks of the eye to make things look like they're three-dimensional. It will help your drawing, make them look like they have a form. So for this project, you're going to be learning about an artist that we may have talked about before because he does one of my favorite subjects. And one of his subjects of a lot of his paintings are sweets, cakes, ice creams, suckers, popsicles. He likes to do sweets, and he also does food, but he does them in a style called pop art. He takes popular items and paints them in a particular way, and especially popular foods. And this artist's name is Wayne Thiebaud. Now you'll learn more about him with some pictures that you see coming up, and also in things that are attached below. But right now I'm going to show you our project that we're going to be creating. We're going to be using line and shapes to make something appear like it's a form. Right now, this looks like this cake. It's a cake. We're going to be drawing a cake. The cake looks like it's a cylinder. See, it has an oval shape on the top, but we're going to use tricks of drawing to make them look like they're three-dimensional. And you're going to be doing a cake. Now, you can do any kind of cake you want, but we're going to be drawing a cake. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take my paper. Let's put this one to the side up here. Take my pencil, and the first thing I'm going to do, I can use my magic finger, and I'm going to draw an oval. Now, an oval is like a long, skinny circle, where you stretch the circle, okay? There's my oval. This is the top of the cake. Then I'm going to draw 2 vertical lines like this, okay? Now, for this bottom piece, if I draw a straight line across, that's going to look weird. It's not going to look like it has form. But if I see this curve right here, if I come down here and draw another curve, look, it looks like a cylinder. Okay, now to make it look like we have a slice taken out of our cake, let's put this slice over here. I'm going to put a dot right near the center of the cake. And then I'm going to draw a line from here, a diagonal line. Oops, broke my pencil. Diagonal line from here, diagonal line to the edge of the cake. See it? Okay. Then I'm going to take and draw a vertical line to here and a vertical line to here, to the bottom of the cake. Look at that. All right, let's erase this line right here because that is an empty spot of cake. Okay, let's fix this up, tidy this up some too. Okay, now I'm going to take and draw another diagonal line here because this is the side of cake we can see. Can't see this side. This side's open. Now I'm going to put a little line right here for that double layer of frosting inside of there because I love frosting. Okay, so there's my cake. Now, before I start adding the decorations, I'm going to draw my plate. And this plate's going to start behind the cake, and it's going to curve around like this. It's like a half an oval like this, like beep. Okay. Now, to make this look more like a plate, I'm going to add a little small one so it has like an edge. There you go. All right, now. We can't forget to draw our horizon line. Like if this cake was outside, this would be the sky and this would be the ground, but this is the table and this is the wall. Okay. Now I can add decorations to my cake. For this one, I added little icing, little dots. Maybe for this one, I might add like a wavy line. And I'm going to go like this, like this wavy. Okay. And I'm going to erase these little spots in here because I don't want to see through the icing. Here we go. Let's keep going all the way around. Now, when I get around on this side, I won't be able to see the whole thing, but I might be able to see the top of the icing. So I'm going to go like this. Let's make this top line a little better. See, boop, a little darker. Boop. Okay. Now let's do the same thing for the bottom. Now this time we only have to worry about this portion. So I'm going to erase these sections. Now, I might, just because it's me and I love flowers, I'm going to draw a little, we cut into that rose right there. There's a leaf, another leaf. But we cut, let's act like we cut into that rose right there. Oh, look, we cut right into my rose. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my pencil back, and here is my cake. Now, I'm ready to decorate it with colors. For this one, I used crayon. I'm going to use crayon for this one, too. So just go ahead. I'm going to speed it up. You may color them any color you want, but I'm going to color this one with my crayons. And I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch me color it slow. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here is my finished Wayne Thiebaud form cake. Now, you might notice the difference between the craftsmanship between these two. This one, I took my time, did a really good sample. This one, I'm speeding it up just so you could see it. Now, you can tell just by color choices, you can tell what kind of cake it is. This one's like a vanilla cake with chocolate icing. This one's a chocolate cake with maybe buttercream icing. I don't know. So take your time, show good craftsmanship with your drawing. I would love to see them. You can have a family member take a picture, email it to me at wyork@wcpss.net. or come to my office hours every Monday through Friday, 2 to 3. But until then, be safe and create. And I'll see you later, second graders. Bye.